Right, hello, hello. Right now, I have a little extra bit of music here, just to help sell the importance of this moment. I need to make sure that it actually plays properly on this. There we go. Hey. Ooh, M1 Grand's nice. But I just gotta let this moment sink in. Cause that's gotta be us for the next while. Oh, hey, Goomba. Oh, Studley. Hey. Oh, how are we all doing? While the Romans march on my stream. I have to let this happen. I've been waiting so long to do this. Oh my god, Marcus. Hey. Right. Back to the normal music now. We'll go back to the fantasy music. No, you didn't miss it. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. But yeah. It's making you want to raid Rome. Lol. But yes, here we are. So, I only have 2 boxes here because 2 of the 3 boxes I ordered are basically just 2 sets of Legionnaires. So we're just gonna open 1 box, and this is gonna be made as Praetorian Guard. But this is the important part of the show today. This ever lovely, if I could just get the camera to zoom in, limited preview edition Strategio. We're gonna have this lovely guy. Now, they are gonna be bringing this they're gonna be bringing this unit out later on in the year, I believe. But this is a unique sculpt for when the pre-order period was live. So we're gonna start by opening this one. But yeah, we've also got this, which can either make Legionnaires or Praetorians, I will say, if you're not used to the dual kit idea. We'll actually read this little bit of fluff text on the box here. While it was once arguable whether the legions of the Old Dominion were the most feared fighting force on Ea, few would dare disagree today. Devoted to their lord in life and on life, what the legionnaires of the Old Dominion have lost in speed, they've more than made up in remorseless discipline and relentlessness. Homage as their massive limbs wreak havoc among enemy formations. So yeah, they fit a nice little bit of fluff there. But let me just move this one aside, and we'll open up our nice resin model here. Where did I put my knife? Right. Have a nice open of this. I do like that all of the HQ or leader units. Here's your box of skeleton Romans, have fun. I do like that the HQ units though come in these nice fancy slip boxes. Like if you're opening a pack of cards or something. Speaking of cards, here is the Strategios unit card. Look at that fancy artwork. And that's your lovely QR code that will bring you to the rules for this unit. But the beta fint, our Strategio, which is number 41408. That means there are possibly, what? I think they made 50,000 of these? Like, they made enough for the pre-order period. And yeah, these are resin models, I will just say. Like, these HQ ones are resin. And there are two separate... There's two sets of heads with cloak. Interesting. Very interesting that there's two sets of heads. Wait, what's the difference? I don't see a difference on them. They're both the same. Did they just put one in here by mistake, maybe? I think they just put an extra one in here by mistake, because I don't see a difference on either of these. $420.69, yeah. No, the faces are pretty much identical. Oh, let me see if I can zoom in more and show you. Like, hold on. Like, as best as I can tell, they're identical. So I think they just put an extra one in by mistake. I mean, I'm okay with that. It means I have an extra piece to make another Strategio somewhere down the line. With some clever kit bashing. Ow! Ah! Ah! I'm about to hit my elbow off my fucking dresser. Ah! Ah! Oh! Rip. Yep. Actually, that's a good point, Berkey. Maybe. But let's start clipping some of these gates off. My idea for these is that I'm gonna do a very traditional, like, Roman Republic look for them. Right in the funny bone. Oh man, don't joke about the funny bones. So we're gonna need a lovely bit of super glue. Not product placement, but this AK magnet stuff is a godsend. It is so strong. He is strong. Just get him on his base. Get him on his base. Who invented the funny bone? Oh, that's a good question. Who's the bastard that invented the funny bone? So that's his arm with his cloak, like, draped part of his cloak, which is nice and fancy. And then a sword that goes on his hip. Oh wait, I should be correct and say this is a gladius. Is it pronounced gladius or gladius? I'm pretty sure it's gladius. Is there a gate on this? No, there is not. That is very nice. It's like that. Oh god. It was Roman. Oh, Adhan. Good lord. But yeah, how's Thursday been for you guys? Been up to anything fancy? I've mostly been just sitting around on my ass and playing ranked PvP in Final Fantasy. Thursday was good. I had another orange. Oh, orange Teary. What the hell's orange Teary? Like I know I don't even know the first thing about fitness, so. Also, I will just say Marcus is acting kind of sus right now. If I would draw your attention to the stream avatars, Marcus be kind of sus. Yeah. Marcusus. Marcusus. You know what? Linus, if you're still there, that reminds me, we need another War Dame sus now. You need to add Velverosa to your collection of sus War Dames. I will gladly pay you to do a sus Velverosa. I will pay you with a very disturbed pice amount on Final Fantasy. I will gift you the pice amount. Oh, no worry. No worries. Alright, just let his arms set there for a second. But another thing I want to do on this stream, while we're putting this stuff together, because I don't want it to just be kind of static like this all the time, I'm gonna open up the army builder and we're gonna look through the stats and review them for this army. So I need to make this separate. We're definitely gonna sit here and take a good look at the stats on the side. So let me just add a browser source. See if this works. Ah, there we go. Lovely. Alright, I'm just going to put it down here in Le Conner. And we're going to have a nice look at this. So, while he's drawing, or while those parts are setting, let's look at the Strategio stats, shall we? Okay, it's not showing up on the browser source thing. A bit of peel on the spot. Oh, man. Okay, so this is... Okay, it's not actually showing them. Weird. Alright, hold on. I got another idea. I have an idea. Window capture. I might take over the whole screen for a second, but this might be the best way to do this. Just make sure that you can see things. Alright. Should be able to see things, no problem now. Right, so, the Strategio. We have 5-inch movement, class light. 1 volley, 1 clash, 3 actions. That's not bad, so he has 3 actions. Or 3 attacks, I mean. They really scoot. Oh, for God's sakes, Adhan. 4 wounds. And I will tell you this, as I was speaking on Comedy Stream earlier in the week, a lot of the Old Dominion units do not have resolve. They do not have resolve, which means they do not take attrition tests, I believe. I may need to read about that again. But you can play all the... Hell yeah, Linus, hell yeah. They've got 1 defense and 2 evasion. They've got the character special rule. The vow, which, if we look here, the vow. If a stand with the priest special rule is targeting a regiment with the devout special rule, it automatically converts 1 spellcasting failure to a success. Oh, god damn it, Marcus. It is priest 5. Wait, it's priest 5. Holy Jesus. There's not many priest 5 units in the game, as I remember, right? Animate Vessel. There's the unique thing about Animate Vessel. So, here we go. All regiments and character stands in the army with the Animate Vessel special rule gain the Terrifying 1 special rule and may not perform an Inspire action. However, regiments receive the benefits of inspiration when completing a successful charge or from any other special rule that would allow them to count as inspired. In addition, regiments with the Animate Vessel special rule do not have a resolve characteristic and are always considered as if they have passed any morale or resolve characteristic tests. A character stand with the Animate Vessel special rule does not confer their resolve characteristic to the regiment they are attached to. However, regiments with the special rule may still be broken and or shattered as a result of casualties as their formation collapses. But yeah, that is insane. Okay, so they have a draw event called Dark Shepherd. We gotta look at Dark Shepherd here. Shit, Constantine getting cut through. I'm just resizing things here so I can bring it over to my other monitor and not look stupid. So just give me a uno momento, por favor. And I know I just said por favor as pleases, but I don't care. But yeah, we have Dark Shepherd. The character stand may select a friendly regiment within 12 inches and immediately destroy one of its stands. In order to do so, deal wounds to the regiment equal to the wounds remaining on its most wounded stand. Wound allocation rules. These wounds do not trigger morale tests and may not target a character stand within the regiment. The destroyed stand proceeds to generate a dark power token as normal. This draw event can only be activated once per round. Once character stand uses the draw event, no other character stand may use it until the end of the round. So, let's just put it this way. If they go up against a line of infantry, they can literally just delete they can just automatically delete 4 dudes by using that. They just fucking Thanos snap 4 guys. That's fucking bonkers. Oh, have a drink. So let's look at their treasures. May have a single treasure at the indicated point cost. So, arcane treasures. We have Blasphemous Soma. When a character stand is equipped with this treasure, it is on the battlefield. At the start of each round before the supremacy phase begins, add 1 dark power token. So they just get dark power for free every turn. Okay. So they just build their spells every turn. Let me just start gluing this sword on. That's not bad. Okay. Unholy Sacrament. The character stand may select friendly regiments in their warband as a target for their spells. They have a range other than self, even if the regiment would normally be outside the spell's range. If a friendly regiment is targeted by a spell outside of its listed range, the caster suffers 1 wound. What? There has to be some weird... There has to be some funky fucking interaction for that to be viable. Like, targeting a friendly unit with your spell. Does that mean you could use that and say if there's a unit that maybe on death or when taking losses maybe deals damage to any stand near them? Ooh. That's interesting. I'll have to look at that. Wait. You could give them more... You could make them a more stronger priest with consecrated mitra. That's insane. The Reaping Crook. Okay, so only a Hierodeacon can have that. Wait, it just increases the Hierodeacon's fucking range at Dark Shepherd? That's insane. Aventian armor. Oh. The character stand at any regiment they are currently joined to gain hardened 1 against hits from regiment's front arc. Interesting. Hardened. When they make a defense roll, reduce any cleave, brutal impact, or armor piercing value by 1. Oh my god! I just thought of that. So put them in a unit of Praetorians with that armor. They get shot at by crossbowmen, which have 1 armor piercing. You automatically negate their armor pierce. Oh, I just burped. Cuirass of Hazlia's Shadow. The character stand in all friendly regiments within 10 inch gain the obscured special rule. Range attacks against this regiment always count the target as obscured. Ooh! Anti-artillery or anti-ranged armor. Nice. Armor of the Living Saint. Wait, Celestine's Armor of the Living Saint. Did we steal Celestine's armor? Holy shit! I think we stole Celestine's armor. They're blessed. Once per round, a stand can re-roll all failed to hit rolls or re-roll all failed defense rolls. Oh. Imperial Opion. I want to see these weapons. Hold. Elytrea, giver of mercy. Oh, I'll be giving them plenty of fucking mercy, I'll tell you what. So, like, let me see how this sits. Oh, that actually sits really well. Hype. Yes, very much hype. Just glue that down. And there we are. There is the Strategio. Once the camera wants to fucking focus. Take a look at that pose. Look at that pose. It's really nice. It's a very leaderly pose. And I very much like it. Oh. Alright, zoom back out. Set him aside for a moment or momento. Put the spare away back in the box. And we don't need super glue anymore. This is where we start breaking out the Tamiya tin, extra tin. because it's time to bust open the Legionnaires. But before we do that, I'm gonna pull up the list or the stats for Legionnaires. Actually, do we want to look at the stats for the Legionnaires or the Praetorians first? Should we look at the Praetorians first, since we're actually making this box into Praetorians? I'm gonna go with the Praetorians. Right. So we'll read this out while I'm opening the box. So they have 5-inch movement, 1 volley, 2 clash, 1 attack each, 1 wound, no resolve, 2 defense. But on top of that, they also have shield, which means essentially they have 3 defense. Unless they get cleaved. Or are shot at with AP. But they have phalanx. Phalanx. This stand has +1 defense against volleys made by enemies within its front arc. And attacks made by enemy stands in contact with front. So as long as they're being attacked from the front, they also get another... they get a bonus extra defense. So that means with the shield and phalanx, as long as they're being attacked from the front, they have 4 defense. That means you could only fail a defense on a 5 or a 6, which is insane. And their draw event is Bastion 1. Until end of round, the stand and stands in its regiment have +X defense. Oh, wait. Oh shit, if you do a draw event, then they could have 5 defense in total. Holy fucking god. Praetorians are cracked. They're fucking tanks. They're just literal fucking tanks. And they invented it. That's a zombie grief. Oh, there's our command sprue. This plastic is amazing. Look at that banner. That banner is gonna be a treat to paint. Oh, right, let's just set that aside. Now, I forgot. They now actually give you instructions in the box. And let's pull out the cards. So here's our 2 cards. So first we have the Legionnaire. Very fancy. And the Praetorian Guard. Oh, these cards are just beautiful. Right, so which sprues specifically must one need to make the Praetorians? So the Praetorians are just the bulkier option, okay. But they, in essence, do they share the same bodies? I don't think so. Well, we'll wing it. But Praetorians just have bulkier armor, so that should... And swords. I'd also mentioned the Praetorians have swords rather than spears. And they seem to have capeches. Are those capeches? Would you consider those blades capeches or kukris? It's definitely not a scimitar, but yeah, no, I'd say it's a capeche. Alright, I'm gonna take the stats off the screen for a moment so that we can focus on the building. Oh, nice fancy bit of tape over this. How lovely. Ugh. If I can get this damn tape off. Here says, foiled by tape. bag the he's like shrink wrapped? Near enough. Some of the bases are in backwards. Well, right. So we'll make the Praetorian leader first. So, which one's a Praetorian body? I'm assuming. I'm supposing these chunkier bodies. Let me pull up those instructions again. Praetorian Guard leader. Okay, so he's got that like kind of shell, like fossil shell style on the front. So, be this piece here. But what's the back piece for this? Oh, they are matching numbers. Okay, they actually are matching numbers on the body halves. That's nice. That is really handy. Well, imagine if you will, if GW had match like numbers to match the body halves on some of their kits. Ugh. I'll try and remove the mold lines once it's put together. Be easier that way. Alright. So we need to clip some stuff off this for his helmet. So that's the leader's helmet. Well, front of it at least. And I'm assuming this is the back side of it. So let's look at the numbers. 55 and 56 and 57. No, that's optional. That's for the Legionnaires. So let's look at the numbers. 57, 56. There's a 59. Wait. No, that does not match with that. So that's the wrong back end. This should be the right back end for the helmet. Yeah, there. Oh, god damn it. Hey, can we just mold together, please? There. And just dry fit. So I think I have an idea of how I want to pose this guy. But I'm gonna need to get his other... I'm gonna need to get his other leg on first. He's kind of... He's kind of missing a leg. Too bad you can't really get any fucking workers' comp for that. Yep, that looks to be the right leg. Now just clean it up. And we put a bit of glue here. Alright, now let's pick out his arms. So, first and foremost... Hey, Val! Hey, how you doing? Glad you could make it. How are you, Val? Oh. Clean that up now in a moment. Interesting that their arms are on ball and socket joints. Especially when it's hollow in the fucking middle. Pretty good. Just legit woke up like 5 minutes ago. Ooh. Wait, how early is it over there? It's like what? Shouldn't it be like noon or something by now? Thinking like that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm working on a review or watching stream to do. Ah, that's fine. That's fine, Adhan. Real life is more important. So it's the VOD. There'll be a VOD. I'll make sure to get the VOD for this one out. Wait, you already slept for 2 hours. What the hell's wrong with you? You need more sleep, Val. You need more sleep than just 2 hours. Careful. I'm gonna get his shoulder pads out. These larger ones. But have you got anything interesting planned for your day? We have this shit. Not really. No inquisitorial shenanigans. That's fair. Phone, please don't vibrate. What's my phone want? Oof. Just some Discord pings. Nothing important. Let's see if I can get more of this off this way. Let me just shave. Every now and then an Inquisitor has an off day and just has to go, yeah, there's probably no heresy there. Can you confirm or deny that, Vil? Oh, Jesus. Oh yes, thank you for giving the shout out there, Linus. Clean up the rest of these parts. You know, I really like these cozier streams. Like, where I don't need as much hyper energy to do them. I can just sit back and relax on them. Very comfy. This is way more my speed. I just wish I had a better setup for it. Oh, wait, Adhan, what the hell? Hey! Fuck you! How dare you attack me? I'm not gonna actually do anything about that though because I'm busy. I'm too focused on this. Somebody else defend my honor. Don't disrupt the comfy. The comfy is nice. No one else gonna bother defending my honor. Okay, careful. They fear the energy sword and lightsaber combo. Just let those set very carefully there. My OC Mary Sue is too strong. But yeah, let's go back to looking at the rules again real quickly while that's setting. Because I want to look at some of the other stuff. Like this icon bearer. Icon bearer. This model must always be removed as the last casualty from a regiment. When this model is removed, add one additional token to one of the empowerment pools. Ooh. That actually sounds really strong. Then the standard bear basically gives the same as most do. So it gives unstoppable. And it adds 1 in its march distance on the second march action. Oh. So, let's see, the additional command models. We can have either a Dark Cenotaph, a Profane Reliquary, or a Centurion. So, the Dark Cenotaph. This regiment claims the Dread special rule as long as it consists of 6 or less stands. Dread. Enemy regiments whilst in contact with this may never count as inspired. Ooh. Profane Reliquary. This regiment gains the aura of death +1 special rule. Holy shit, that's the thing that's on the bone golems. When an enemy regiment is in contact with a stand with this rule, that regiment takes X hits for each stand with the special rule in its contact. These hits are resolved after the enemy regiment activates its draw events, but before it takes first action. Ooh. God, I'd be putting a Profane Reliquary on like some Legionnaires maybe if that's possible. Centurion. They gain the Flawless Drill. Once per game, they may perform a reform or combat action in addition to its 2 additional actions. In effect, performing 3 actions, one of which must be a reform or combat reform. Oh, that's pretty strong. But then I want to look at these Varangian guards again, because these, like, when I looked at these at first on the other day on stream, I didn't get good enough time to actually run through it because obviously, you know, Kami and Ren were talking and all that jazz. So, you know, let's have a look here. Sorry. So we have the Varangian Guard. A heavy infantry choice. 5 movement, 1 volley, 3 clash, 1 action, 1 wound, no resolve, 3 defense base. Okay. 1 evasion. Tenacious. Each time a regiment with this rule makes a defense roll, discard 1 failed die without effect. Ooh. And cleave 2. which takes 2 off of the if they're attacking something, that means the the target they're attacking has a -2 to their defense. Oh, that's something. You see, this line breaker thing is what's gonna make it an absolute god tier. When a stand with this rule is in contact with an enemy regiment, that regiment ignores up to X total defense gained from the shield special rule and bastion draw event. The total defense from these rolls may not be lower than 0. It has no effect against regiments without these rules. So that means it if it comes up against a unit that has shield, it basically just negates their shields entirely. So your Varangian Guard are very much going to be like, even though they're heavy, you want to be getting them up in people's faces as quick as possible. So maybe having a standard bearer on them would actually be damn handy for that. So I would give them the standard bearer. I don't know about giving them a leader. I would maybe forego the leader and maybe give them the Dark Cenotaph, just so you can have more debuffs. Ogre King has Ogre King, thank you so much for the follow. Right, let me hide that again. We get back to our fellow here and give him his shield. How am I going to fit this on? I think I might have made a balls of this. Could put his shield on his back, maybe? That could work. We have a shield be on his back. Nah. Well, I'll put his head on at least and get him onto a stand. Or his base. Let's just get this nice and squared away, so we can sort the shield out later. That is our Praetorian leader done. Next, we're going to do the standard bearer. Yes, let us make the standard bearer. Oh yes, the plastic Spartan tank. What do you think, Vale? What does... Yeah, it is hype. I'm like, I really hope that the starter box for Heresy 2.0 is the exact same as the way it was leaked. With like 40 Marines, a Spartan, a Dreadnought, and 10 10 Terminators. Because that would just perfectly make my fucking... That would help bolster my Word Bearer's army. Even if they are beakies. I'll probably put Mark IV helmets on them. I'll probably just swap the helmets and the shoulder pads a lot. Unless they announce new rescaled Mark IIIs. Where in that case I'll be like, fucking give me those Mark IIIs now. I'll buy like 20 I'll buy like 4 or 5 boxes of Mark IIIs. Mark II, 3, yeah. Crusade and Iron Armor, best marks of armor they ever came up with. No one can ever change my mind on that. Like, Mark III will forever be my favourite mark of armor. Just leave that to set properly. While I grab his arms and legs. Well, arm and leg. Also, hold on. You did miss it, but we did put together the limited preview model. Have a gander at this, Vel. You'd appreciate this. Look at that. Such a majestic model. I just love it so much. There's like the camera doesn't do much justice right now, but there is so much hidden, like, well-made detail in it. Let me just zoom back out and refocus, because I will forewarn you now, I do not have autofocus on this camera because the autofocus is garbage. I do all my focusing manually to make sure that everything's right. A bit of a nut like that. God damn it. Hold on. I'm not dropping shit. Oh, that was a good landing. even the right... I don't even know if this is even the right leg. No, it's not. Is there another type of leg? Yep. Is there another type of leg? Are you not entertained? One thing that does got me wondering about the whole new horse heresy stuff. Alright, yeah, go. Fuck it. Shoo. What we got? Will we be getting plastic named characters like Sigismund and Abaddon? I don't know. I think what I've heard is that all of the like infantry and mainline shit, so your main battle tanks and transports, are getting turned into plastic, but Legion specific models are staying resin. That ready to Sigismund. Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, Adam. The Sigismund? Really? Is that a crime punishable by the Inquisition? Are bad puns punishable? Help, I can't stop. No, you have a problem. And the only way of fixing that problem is punishment. You will repent. Yes, as an Imperial Fist follower, puns are punishable by death. Wait, you're an Imperial Fists fan? Oh boy. We may have problems here. Because I'm very fervently I'm very fervently a either Emperor's Children or Word Bearers fan. Mostly Emperor's Children, though. And not for the obvious horny reasons either. Because I prefer them before the retcon. I prefer them as they were in the Fulgrim novel. And that is the true way That is the true way that the sons of Fulgrim should be portrayed. Don't need to use the Iron Fist as a joke. They're already a joke. They already made themselves jokes. I have to give him that? Or is that for the leader of... No, that's for the leader of that. Ten. Sweet, where's number 10? Ay, ay, ay. And that's supposed to go in like that. Ooh, that's very fancy. Oh. Make sure there's enough super tin in there for it. Alright, pop out a shield for him. Ay, ay, ay. I think the reveal I can't wait for is the new cat. Whoa! If they update the Cataphracti kit, that would be wild. Now, you know what I want to see? You know what I want to see in plastic reveal wise? I want to see recon Marines. Not like the Raven Guard Morditans, but like the actual like Legion agnostic recon squads. Because I want to see I want to see Mark 4, Mark 3 Marines with a fucking chameleon cloak and a sniper rifle. Just imagine that. Actually, hold on. Let me grab something here. This is a word bearer. This is one of the models I've been working on to practice my word bearer paint scheme. Let me just bring the light down. Look at that. Look at his majestic word bearer. Glory be the word. And I've even got a nice little ultramarine, like destroyed ultramarine helmet stuck in the sand. As if they've just fucked up Cals again. Like, look at that. That red is just so... I'm so proud of how the red turned out on this. And the face. I've been getting better with the faces. I'll be getting proper pictures of that up on Twitter as well over the weekend. Along with, allow me to show you. I'm going to show this more for Lioness. This is what I did. This is like, if for respect of Lioness, how my Tau kill team is coming along. I'm quite happy with how it's turning out. And yes, I did use Necromunda bases for these guys. Just because they're the perfect size for Tau. And they look nice. But back to these fine gentlemen. And his arms there. Let's see if I can get his shield on. Let's just move this stuff aside. Very careful. Just set, you bastard. Set. I'll put the glue on the inside of the shield. That should help. Help it stick to wherever it contacts. And just stick. There we are. Alright. So we have the leader and the banner bearer there. Let's just try and finish off the banner bearer by giving him his actual banner. Kind of can't be a banner bearer without it. Or standard bearer. I gotta stop calling them banners. They're like standards. Standard is the correct term. Alter this arm slightly. Just redo the glue there to make sure that sticks properly. I'll just let the arm set again. Might be a wiser decision to let it set again. We'll just get the other two in the line done, like the two front men. Okay, so the bodies are interchangeable between the two. They don't have like unique body types. That's fair. Try and get these two assembled and on their bases, and then that's probably where I'll call the stream for tonight, because I have been yawning like an absolute bitch, and I have to have a talk with some people on Final Fantasy in a little bit, because I am actually in talks with a few of my FC friends to remodel my house over on Lich. And I need some skilled hands and eyes to help me achieve the dream. Because I want to try and mix a bit of a Charlian style with the Asian style from Amarok. Plus, it's also that, like, most commissioners, like, most people that do, like, house decoration commissions charge way too much. It's like, they want 15 to 20 mil to decorate a medium house. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not sure. I'm not paying 15 to 20 mil. I can barely make 10 mil. Okay. I'll just cut the shields and weapons out from this one. I have to admit, the shields in this kit look very nice. Like, oh, let me just zoom in on this shield. Like, look at the detail in that. Just for a shield, the detail is astounding. Like, there's even, like, cut marks in the plastic, like, as if that's where, like, swords have, like, impacted on the shield. That's just ridiculous levels of detail that they didn't even need to put in the kit. Like, they didn't need that. They didn't need to do that about the detail, but they did, and that just screams to me like the level of love and care that they put into their kits. Just it astounds me with the amount of detail that they put in. It's just insane. And these are just meant, like, these kits are just meant to be like main frontline infantry. Like, I don't remember a time when GW put that much detail into a main, like, into a unit that you're meant to take en masse. Like, obviously the Praetorians you don't take en masse, but, like, the fact that, like, the majority of this box makes, like, Legionnaires instead of them. Like, it's insane. Like, even the bodies themselves have mad detail, because, like, there's, like, cracks and little crevices in them where, like, you can see through, and you can see bones and shit. Like, right here, on the leader here, on the Praetorian leader, you can see there's a little hole in his breastplate, and you can see his rib bones through it. Like, that's fucking insane. Oh. Like, look at that. You can see his fucking rib bones and shit. That's just insane. I'm just nerding over these now. Sorry about that. I just need to nerd about this. That's just how good these fucking conquest kits are. I need to cut out another body from here. I've just got to use the same type of body, because that might just be a good one for the frontliners. Keep, like, the shield wall, like, the phalanx in front, like, consistent. With that kind of chain or scale mail that they're wearing. But, like, they're wearing... What were they called? What was the armor called back during the Roman Empire? Was it the Lorica? Like, I know... I think it's like the Lorica Segmentus, or Segmentum. There we go, the Lorica Segmentata. Like, some of them are wearing normal Loricas, but then you've got, like, the leader and the standard bearer who have, like, Segmentada. I'm like, beautiful. Just absolute beauty. And it just makes me nerd over Roman shit. So imagine when this brand gets bigger and we start seeing conquest video games. Like, if you had a game about, like, the Old Dominion, it's very much just gonna be fucking... what you call it? It's gonna be like... it's gonna be like Rise, Son of Rome. That's... I kind of wanted to play like Rise, Son of Rome. What I'm even more psyched for when I get to this is paint, like, doing all the, like, weathering and rust effects on their armor. Because I want to do, like, stuff like, using shit like this, like verdigris on it, to, like, actually have proper copper rusting effects and stuff. His arm should be fine now, so we should be able to set this onto it. If I can get it to stay still. God damn it. I'm probably gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to sit here and hold this for another 5 minutes or so it sits properly. But, like, look at that majestic standard. It's just so intricate. I'm gonna... Last night on Discord, someone kept playing the Fortnite Battle Pass song, and now it's been... Jesus Christ, Vel. No. That's a war crime, and that like, playing that on repeat's a war crime. Report them to The Hague. Noise Marines at work. Hey, Noise Marines at least have standards. They don't play Fortnite music. Or so I'm told. Just stay. Interesting to know that all these Praetorians are fucking left-handed. They're all lefties, for fuck's sake. were these Praetorians trained by Ned Flanders? Did they go to the Leftorium? Yay, come on, just clean, damn you. Ah. So, I'm actually curious, Phil, because I know you're still waiting on getting your model done before you stream. But what kind of streams are you planning to do? Like, be talking like variety gaming, like I do, or are you going to be focusing on like this kind of stuff? I need the other arms out. Variety gaming, model painting, and bartending streams. Wait, really? You're a qualified mixologist? Holy shit, that's fucking cool. Oh, that's fucking cool because, like, oh, that's awesome. We were actually joking about bartending and drinks a while ago when I was playing through Cyberpunk a bit. And Reaver came up with an interesting drink for me. I need to get the fucking text file. Where did I put it? Here we go. The Marie Lavour. So peppermint vodka, Bailey's cream, cookies and cream creamer, shaken with shaved chocolate on top of it. I'm like, it's just a very boozy chocolate milk. I want to try and do that myself. I really do, but like some of that stuff is just not stuff we can get here where I live. Like we can't get peppermint vodka here. We don't do coffee creamers. Like, I'd have to get that shit imported, and that's like pricey. That is fucking cool. That we have like a licensed bartender in the war games. Just be careful with that around Kami and Ren. It sounds like a deadly dessert. Yeah. Eh. That arm's actually pretty clean. Oh, some minor stuff to clean up on it. Oh, let's see. Let's get this guy's arm in place. And that's their shields once everything sets properly. But like, no joke, I'm probably gonna go ahead and paint this over the weekend in my free time. Like, paint the Strategio. And then probably schedule in some streams where we actually paint the Praetorians and Legionnaires. That's probably gonna be the next few while at least of content. We just paint skeletal Romans for like the next 2 or 3 weeks. That's a Legionnaire hit. That's not. I also want to do some VR streams as well because I think that would be fun. I wish I had VR. I don't have I don't have the money for it because all my money goes into this stuff. Like, it goes into models and paint and shit. And two, I don't have the space for it. If I had the space for it, I would probably put some money into VR. This one? No. This one? Yeah, there we go. But what I will say, after doing a year of this, I will very openly say, do whatever makes you happy. Don't go doing a stream because, you know, it might get you popularity. Just do whatever you want to make yourself feel happy about the stream. because like I've tried chasing trends with games over the last year. And it saps you. It really does. But it's like the old saying, if you enjoy your job, you never work a day in your life. I think it's time to put their shields on. Oh wait, no. Fuck, I need the shoulder pads. We need shoulder guards. And their plumes, but the plumes can go on later. Okay, so they just get smaller shoulders. That's okay. And then this one will go to the standard bearer, because he needs one on his arm. It could also make it have a bit of variation, like maybe one has 2 shoulder pads and one has 1. Because the fact that they've been sleeping for generations, like they've been sleeping for I think nigh on a century or a millennia. That some of them might be missing pieces of their armor. And I think that might work well thematically. Now he can have a shield. If it wants to stick on properly, I don't think it does. Nope. So we'll just get his pauldrons on. Woo. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Oh my god, I've turned in Matthew McConaughey. Holy shit. Alright, alright, alright. Careful. Yeah. I'm gonna let the show, like, I'm gonna let their pauldrons sit for a while first before I put the shields on. Might be safer. But by and large, that is the first stand of the Praetorians made. Which I am very happy with. So we got the Strategio made and the first 4 members of the Praetorian Guard made today. Which I'm very happy with. Ah! Still needs a shield on. But that'll be fine. I can sort their shields out later. But yeah, I'm pretty happy to call that done yet because we're coming up on the 2-hour mark and my back is killing me. So yeah, let us find someone to raid. But I want to thank you guys for being here with me tonight. It's been really nice. Thank you, Ogrekin, for the follow. And thank you, Fel, for coming by and having a chat. Let's see, who can we raid? Da 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 da. Let's see. Oh, Grom is live. Okay, Grom the Orc is live. Yeah, let's go raid Grom. And I will probably see you guys tomorrow for Wardane's Radio. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. And I will see you then. Goodbye.